To make my dough, I've added 1.5 cups of white spelt flour. I'm combining that with 1 cup of kamut flour. You can use either or. I just like the combination of the doughs. I've also added a 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, and I've combined that until it's well combined. And then I added in 3 tablespoons of grapeseed oil, and I also added in 1 tablespoon of aquafaba. The aquafaba is optional. I just like to add it because it makes the dough a little bit softer. But if you like a flakier dough, then just add the grapeseed oil. And then you want to form that into a dough ball and wrap that in plastic wrap and set that aside and let it rest for 20 minutes. So while the dough is resting, you want to work on the filling. I have some frozen butternut squash that's been cut into small cubes so it cooks faster, but you can use fresh butternut squash as well. I've added that to a pot with 2 tablespoons of sea moss gel, about 1 teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon, and a few dashes of clove, and I'm just stirring that together until the sea moss gel melts. And then I've added in some walnut milk. You can also use Brazil nut milk as well. I've made it thick like a cream when I've added it in so that it wouldn't be so watery. So you just want to blend it until it's more of a cream. Use a little less water when you're making your walnut or Brazil nut milk. You just want to get that stirred together until it's nice and combined together. And then I've gone ahead and added in a 1/4 cup of, this is some date syrup, along with about 2 tablespoons of spelt flour. And then you want to combine that. And I've added in a little bit more of the spelt flour because I did want to make sure that it's thicker. You want to make sure your batter is pretty, your filling, is pretty thick so that it sets up nicely when you bake it into your pie shell. So I'm just adding in about another tablespoon of some spelt flour and cooking that down for maybe another 15 minutes or so. The total cooking time for my filling was about 30 minutes or so. And so I'm going to go ahead and get my dough ready. I've rolled my dough out into a shape that will fit into my pie shell, and I've poked a few holes. I'm pre-baking this on 350 degrees for about 10 minutes. And then I've blended in my filling. I just want it to be nice and smooth, so I'm blending that until it's nice and smooth. And this is the consistency that you want if you want to have a pie that doesn't have a lot of lumps in it. And I've gone ahead and poured that into my pre-baked pie crust, and then baked that in the oven on 350 degrees for about 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes depending on your oven, but for me 30 minutes was fine. And when the pie comes out, this is what it looks like. You want to let it completely cool before you cut into it, and this is what the pie looks like once it has cooled and been sliced. So there you have it.